Hi. All right, let me tell you about my first Volkswagen. 1983 Scirocco, single wiper, a GL trim, I believe. I found it on a side street that I was delivering on. I thought it was a DeLorean. Obviously it wasn't. Had to have it. Took me weeks to buy it. When I finally got it, I just drove the shit out of this car. I was in love. It had so much style, so unique. You know, I'd never seen another one on the road. So I drove this car for a good 2 years. Took it on cruises and trips. So a friend of mine one day called me and said, let's go for a beer. Now I had a plan to go on vacation later that day with my, at the time, girlfriend for Valentine's Day. But I said, whatever, okay, sure, let's do that. So we go to this local bar and we're playing pool. Nice, beautiful day out. And we hear a rumbling outside. It seemed a little odd. Guys casually beside us said, man, look at all that snow that fell on that guy's car. My heart dropped. Sure enough, it was my car that the snow had fallen on. 800 pounds of snow had just decimated the front of this car, filled the interior up, took out the windshield, the dash. Oh, it was brutal. Wrote the car off 3 times. So the car ended up sitting in a shed. I ended up getting some hush-hush money from the bar, and I decided I was going to fix it up. So we stripped it down. We tried to take care of as much of the rust that was on the car as possible. I made a whole bunch of terrible decisions. You know, this is one of the first cars that I ever did any kind of mods to. I painted it off-road gray, which is a Touareg color. Threw 17s on it, some lowering springs. I tried to do a Mark II big bumper kit to it. Came out terrible, but still loved the car. Eventually, because of this car, I got hired at the local Volkswagen dealership because I had been going in there so often that they offered me a job, and I sold the car to an apprentice in the back. Well, a few weeks after he bought it, he wrapped it around a telephone pole. This car was gone. Since then, I've had 20 other Volkswagens, worked for Volkswagen twice, had a whole bunch of other cars, but I've always wanted another Mark II Scirocco. So over the next 20-ish years, I looked around for another car. You know, they were either too expensive, too far away, or too far gone. Could never really find the Mark II Scirocco that I wanted. So a couple months ago, I'm randomly browsing one of the classifieds up here in Canada, and I stumble upon this 1982 Scirocco, single wiper, small wing. It's the spitting image of my old car. Within about 8 months of when my car was made, I knew I had to have it. I go and look at the car and it is in amazing condition, but it is blown out completely. Every part is stripped off this car, and it's been that way since COVID, sitting in this gentleman's garage. He bought it off of an estate sale. Allegedly, the previous owner to him was planning on working on this car and unfortunately passed away. So I bought it. Of course I did. Well, at this time, I was also buying a new house, a new to me house, with a bigger garage for my other project. So now I had to get this car and all of its parts to the new place. All right, so here is the 82 Scirocco that I just picked up. That looks just like my old Scirocco. But yeah, that's the new car project. I'd like to say that I'll have consistent uploads and videos, but that's probably not going to happen. You know how it is with life. Please don't judge me too harsh on the quality of the videos as well. I'm shooting this from my phone, so I don't see that changing anytime soon either, but it will be interesting to kind of document the progression on this, and hopefully I stay inspired